Hello, my cozy company. It's Rosealyn, and welcome back to Immortal Life. We got a really concerning letter from Yang. He says, Sushi, G and I have something to talk to you about. Could you please come to the QZ Pavilion? Don't tell Brother Xie. And I've been thinking about the lore, and I just turned in the next two spiritual plants that he wanted. And when I turned those in, I asked, you know, what are these for specifically? And he essentially told me, don't worry about it. You'll know in due time. Which is kind of suspicious. So I'm wondering if Yang and G are getting the same vibe I am about Xie and starting to be concerned. Oh, you're here. Is there something important? It's not something obvious or likely too serious. It's just that something has been coming up repeatedly in our conversations with each other. We all realize something you may not have. If you've watched carefully, surely you've noticed that Brother Xie's attitude toward us is that of subtle suspicion. He doesn't seem to fully open up to us except for a few individuals, namely you and Zuo Li. Yeah, although he's been teaching us spellcraft and working with us as we try to restore the Guyiun Sect, we can understand that he can't simply let go of what happened to the sect he knew. After all, how easily can it be to trust a group of strangers after such an unnatural catastrophe? And I think about that too. In the previous episodes, we talked about Guyiun Peak and how there's a possibility that all of the sect members were told to go to that peak and the meteors were following the disciples to wipe out the sect. Where was Xie? Why is he the only one who survived? So G and I are planning to organize a meeting between all of us and Brother Xie in hopes of laying any reservations he has about us to rest and perhaps start building some genuine trust. We're also hoping that you can be the one to settle things at last. Leave it to me. Having you here makes everyone feel more at ease, I believe. But we need a small favor from you. We want to make a truth bell, which is a magical tool that rings if someone tells a lie. Ooh. We need your help in gathering some materials, however, as they're rare and not easy to obtain. If he trusted us, we wouldn't need such a tool, but perhaps this can help lay to rest his suspicions and open the door to actual trust between us. I think that bell is going to come in handy if Brother Xie is hiding things. We hope that after this conversation, we won't need such a tool ever again. Ooh, okay. Might just be my mind going nuts. However, we might have some sneaky stuff going on. G is asking for 3 verdant leaves, which is easy. Go ahead and give that to her. Wonderful. You have all the materials we need. You can leave the task of making the bell to me. Once we've all spoken with Brother Xie, I'll send you a paper crane. It'll be your turn to speak with him. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm gonna schedule some class while I'm up here and we'll wait for paper crane. Oh, we've got a paper crane. Wonder if that means they're ready for us to come talk. Let's just planting some seeds here. Let's see what this says. No, that's class. Okay, we'll continue to wait. Oh, my heart is just going. I want to know what's going on. I feel like I really want to believe that Xie is not evil. Like that the fall of the sect was not his doing, but there's just things that line up that don't make much sense. Like, why would he have Elder Zuo's blessed land materials? Wouldn't those have been destroyed when the sect was bombarded by meteors? He's made himself suspicious by not sharing information, that's for sure. Oh, we got a paper crane from G. Sushi, we've all spoken with Brother Xie. Why don't you go to talk to him as well? Okay, we will. I'm gonna water some plants here, and we'll make our way up the mountain. Ooh, our quest says confession. All right. Either this is gonna put my heart at ease, or it's not. One or the other. So now you have also come. Everyone else has spoken with me. To be honest, I feel quite conflicted inside. I often wondered in recent days if a person could suddenly lose a group of like-minded individuals, only to immediately meet a completely new set of such people. As long as we are still on the journey, we'll encounter companions along the way. You're right. I think it's time for me to confess everything to you. The fact that you're standing here before me is the best proof of that. So did he confess anything to anybody else? I need some time to sort out how I want to say this. you're still pretty suspicious, buddy. I guess we'll give him time. Sushi, come to the main hall. It's time to explain everything to everyone. Oh, okay. I feel a little better now that he said everyone. It's not just me, or not just Zuo Li, or not just Lin. So, I suppose he's calling everybody together to explain everything, or eliminate us all. You know, we'll see. We're about to find out. Everybody's here. Well, look at that. I don't think I've ever seen us all gather up like this. Wow, there's so many of us now. I didn't even notice. This is the first time Brother Xie has called us all together. He must have something very important to discuss. Oh my, I'm actually feeling a bit nervous. We were waiting for you to arrive. Go and let Brother Xie know we're all here.
师妹,
I'm the last one, I suppose. Sushi, Rosealyn, you're here. Let us begin with the important matters immediately then. I gathered all of you here, for there's something I need to say to all of you. I was raised by the Guyiun Sect, and have been practicing the Tao arts under their guidance since I was young. The Guyiun Sect was not simply a sect to which I belonged. It was my home and my family. Then, in mere moments, it was taken from me. The peaks were nearly destroyed, and my fellow disciples were gone, without a trace. Only I was left, barely surviving in a world suddenly empty of all I'd known. All of you worked to save me, and by rights, you should be my brothers and sisters. But I could not let my guard down around you. In the spirit of honesty, I've been testing all of you since I woke. As someone who witnessed the destruction of a sect, I must remain cautious. I cannot deny that in the darker moments, I sometimes wonder if you were the ones who brought this calamity down on the sect. As I spend more and more time with all of you, I've come to realize that in spirit, you're the same as those I lost. I know you are all people trustworthy and true, but I worry if I should involve you in uncovering the source of this disaster. There's no way to tell what lies ahead for me, and I feared if I told all of you the truth, it would be inviting a second loss of those I care about. How could you have such doubts, Brother Xie? Guyiun Sect has always been near and dear to my heart, so whether it is uncovering the truth or raising it up from these ashes, please let me help you. Yeah, same. No one with any sense of justice could see this situation and just turn away. Besides, we're already part of the Guyiun Sect by our own choice, even after seeing what happened. Yes, that's right. We all want to uncover the truth and revive the sect. I'm truly fortunate to have met people so akin to those I had lost, within the same moments of realizing that loss. I'm grateful that fate has been so kind. So I gathered all of you here to reveal something I've been hiding. Have you ever wondered why I was the only one who survived? Is it because you're so powerful compared to us? Wait, the Guyiun Sect had many elders of great skill, but they're no longer here. The reason I survived that day was because of you, Sushi. What? Why? That makes no sense. Sushi was with us the entire time. We were talking as the disaster began. On the day that disaster struck, we were suddenly protected by a strange light that surrounded us and allowed us to safely flee. To lay another mystery to rest, it was I who used my power to protect all of you that day. Brother Xie, it was you who saved us. When the heavens and earth suddenly changed and destruction began to rain down on us, we were summoned by a Grand Master to Guyiun Peak, where we were instructed to use our arts to draw the meteorites to fall there rather than on Guyiun Peak. I was intending to join my fellows on Guyiun Peak, but en route I encountered Sister Sushi, whose anxious expression caught my attention. At the time, I did not yet know you, but it seemed you knew me and were delighted to have found me. You begged me to go to the square before the main hall and save the aspirant cultivators gathered there. Time travel? I was about to ask why you weren't doing so yourself when you pushed a powerful artifact into my hands, saying it could save the sect, then urged me to keep it safe. I was immediately suspicious and hesitant to accept it, Sushi, but then you said a phrase I often use in binding oaths. Upon my name as a Guyiun disciple, you may place your trust in me. I was shocked to hear my own words coming out of another's mouth, but the urgency of the situation allowed no further questions. I nodded and accepted. You departed on your sword. By this time, Guyiun Peak had already been struck several times by the meteorites, so I changed course to shield everyone and allowed you all to escape the peak. Once I was certain you were all well en route to the ferry stop and safe, I began to head for Guyiun Peak as I had originally planned. At that moment, I was suddenly struck by a surge of spiritual energy and became trapped in a coma as I struggled to survive. So that was why you were able to survive the disaster, but how could Sister Sushi have been within the inner sect that day? And by what you said, she had already mastered sword flight. But at that time, they didn't even have a sword, let alone know how to fly. That couldn't have been me. Since awakening, I've subtly questioned Sushi Rosealyn on many occasions, It's clear they have no knowledge of these events. Speaking with the rest of you, it also became apparent that most of those present now had just arrived at Guyiun Peak that day, Sushi included. The only possible explanation then is this. The Sushi that appeared to me that day both was and was not the one who had just arrived. What sort of spell could do that? I believe the answer to how this could be lies in the artifact I was given. This fragment is likely a part of the legendary artifact known as the Box of Non-Existence. Oh.
师妹，有什么事吗？
In the chaos that is heaven and earth, existence emerges from non-existence. When an immortal achieves insight to the secrets of the heavens, they may use such a box to contain the principles of the world and enhance them with rare treasures from under all of heaven. This allows them to even reverse the course of sun and moon and seize the very primordial essence of the world. So I'm already a god? Fortunately, I was already aware of the possibility of such an artifact's existence and potential uses. Whoever has the box can create a field similar to that of a mystic realm by gathering rare spiritual plants, the treasures from under all the heavens within it. They can utilize the principle of creation, rising from non-existence to transcend time and space. Oh, so this is why you've been asking me to grow the plants. In truth, Xie told me about it in private the day I agreed to join the sect. Yes, Brother Zuo has inherent ties to the situation, so when I was seeking to bring him into our ranks, I told him about the box. The hidden blessed land within the Misty Valley is actually a cave created by the sect in imitation of such a field. At present, we've obtained 3 of the 6 treasures we need: the sovereign cactus fruit, the dragon's blood, and the phoenix egg. I've not been able to gather any sure information about the remaining plants. There are rumors regarding them in the lands about the Molten Paths, the Frostbound Descent, and the Zizhao Palace, but that is all. As for the clues of how to create the box, I only have this fragment. It feels as if the task of saving the Guyiun Sect is still far out of reach. Don't worry, Brother Xie. We have proof that Sister Sushi was able to traverse time, so we should be able to do the same. Why do we want to go back in time, though? Just to stop the destruction of the sect? So, there will be no further secrets. We should discuss our future plans openly and with full knowledge of what we are about to properly come up with an idea of how to proceed. Woo! Okay. So much information. Xie wants to go see Ting Feng and thank her for her help. Oh, it seems like we're going with him right now. Oh boy. Essentially, she said, hey, I haven't had ties with any of the elders of your time. I have no idea what's going on. I was hoping she might be a source of information, but that doesn't seem like the case. I suppose we need to talk to everybody to see if they're in. Asang thinks she has a lead. On the day of the calamity, an object with great spiritual power fell into the eastern reaches of the Sunset Forest. Since then, trees there have been unusually strong, even the fallen ones. Perhaps there was a fragment of the box that fell. You can leave the actual search to me, as I'm quite familiar with the forest and its denizens. However, dealing with the strengthened trees, especially those that bar the path, is beyond me. No worries, we've already cleared it. Yep, Lynn already upgraded our axe for us. Lynn is going to be working on putting the box back together, even though she has no experience with it. Hope we don't wind up breaking it. This fragment is useless in my hands, so I gladly entrust it to you, Lynn. Don't worry so much. This fragment wouldn't be as easily damaged as all that, and you've praised my talents before. Studying this is probably going to mean several sleepless nights. Be sure to keep me company while I do this. G is going to use the QZ Pavilion to gather information, and Moo is going to be helping her with that. Chen is going out to the Frostbound Ascent Mystic Realm to search for the spiritual plant there. Don't worry, I'm certain I'll find what we're looking for. Just wait for my good news. Now that I know what to look for, I'll devote all of my energy to finding the fragments of the box. Haven't you already searched the debris? We were only searching for useful materials before. Now that we've seen this fragment, we know what to keep an eye out for. This time, I'll make some specialized tools to help out. I won't give up until I've turned Guyiun Mountain upside down. Oh. And Li and Yang are teaming up. Looks like they're going to go to the Molten Paths Mystic Realm. And then Zuo Li. Since there are supposedly rare spiritual plants in the Zizhao Palace Mystic Realm, I'll go there. I don't have any strong connections there per se, but the place is famous among alchemists. I aim to go to the Yao Wang Palace first to gather info, then proceed to Zizhao. Don't worry, I'm just on an information gathering trip this time. I'm afraid the task of actually collecting the plant we need will still fall to you. So everybody's got a plan. We've got our direction. Still, haste will net us nothing. For now, we need to calm ourselves and rest before we begin to grapple with this on the morrow. Saving the Guyiun Sect is not something we will accomplish in a single night. All we can do is advance step by step. Indeed. Sounds like I've got 1,000,005. Oh, yes. So many different quests just popped up. Oh my goodness. We need to talk to Yang and Lee about the Molten Path, Mystic Realm. We need to talk to Chen about the Frostbound Ascent, Mystic Realm. We need to go to the Eastern Sunset Forest that we opened previously and check and see if we can find another piece of the box. We need to check in with Zuo Li about the 2 palaces he is going to visit. And looks like the next 2 plants that we need to get for Xie are the Flame Lantern Fruit and a Snow Lotus. Certainly a lot to take on all of a sudden. Wow, everybody's busy. With everyone setting out on their own paths to either gather information or visit these new mystic realms, we're going to head back to the farm and check out this new eastern part of the Sunset Forest that we came across before. We already opened it and there was like nothing there. Maybe there's something there now that we know what to look for. So the path we opened is over here on the eastern side. Come over here and go into Sunset Forest East. Doesn't seem to be anything different. Maybe I'm looking for something sparkly. Oh! The Sunset Forest is easy to get lost in, so let's leave it to Sister Asong. Since she knows it better, let's go tell her that it is open and ready for her to take a look.
Yeah.
I see. You've already cut the fallen tree away. Leave the rest to me then, sister. I'll search for any fragments of the box that may have fallen here. All right. So we're waiting for messages from everyone, from Zuo Li, from Yang and Lee, from Chen. And as soon as they tell us that we've got the ability to go to some mystic realms, we'll be on our way. Sushi, I found a spiritual artifact fragment. I believe it must be a fragment of the box. Please come to the eastern part of the forest to find it. All right. Let's go check in with her and make sure that that gets into the correct hands.
师姐,
Sister, come and look. Is this a fragment? How did you find it? I searched the forest for a long time, but didn't see any signs of unusual spiritual energy. Then I had a sudden inspiration and asked the various spiritual beasts in the forest to help me search. So I found it inside the trunk of a towering tree that covered the sky. Seems like luck is on my side sometimes. Take it to Brother Xie. Xie! We have part of the box. It does match the fragment I've got. Great, now we've got 2. Looking at the shape, we only need 1 more of the fragments. It's the spirit core of the box of non-existence. Wei's been searching in the mountains recently. Wonder if he has any clues. I'll go see if I can give him some help. Good to see you. I've almost turned this place upside down, but got nothing. I guess we may find it at the ferry stop? There are so many travelers. If a cultivator picked it up, I'm afraid we can do nothing about it. We'll find a way. Now it's my last resort. Let's ask Go Wa. Oh, why him? You know, some people have the gift of finding great treasures. It's hard to explain, but it's true. And he picks up everything. Go Wa is the chosen one? That's right. This kid always picks up amazing treasure. It feels like he's the protagonist. If he can't find it, there's nothing we can do. Where is little mister? He is up here running around. Let's see if he's found anything shiny recently. Please, Go Wa. I really need this treasure. You did find it, didn't you? Of course, I've got this lovely thing going on. You've come just in time. You did. It's true. Go Wa has the last fragment. I promised to give it to Xiao Lian. It's okay. They're good people. Just give it to them. But I have a request. I know you're famous warriors. Go Wa always wants to be like you too. That's why he's always wanted a wooden sword. If you can give us a wooden sword, Go Wa can practice swordsmanship, and when he grows up, he'll be able to fight like you for justice. That's easy. I'll make a wooden sword for Go Wa. I'll start working now. If you're free, bring me some lumber. All right. Drop off the sword. Wow, an amazing wooden sword. It's great. Thank you so much. Here's the shiny treasure you asked for. Thank you too, Xiao Lian. I'll become the greatest warrior ever someday. Oh, this is a fragment of the box of non-existence. It looks extraordinary. Sister, I did a great job, right? I've been so tired lately. I could use a good rest. Bring this fragment to Xie. Fragment of Tao. All right. That's all 3 pieces, which is fantastic. I'm going to stop by the QZ and see if we can... Oh, we got a paper crane too. Oh my goodness, it's just so much stuff. We got class. Okay, I guess I'm going to class. Since that teleported us up here, I suppose I'll talk to Xie. We must repair this box. Here's the last missing fragment. Let's take it to Lin. Hope she's figured out how to repair it by now. Such a big job, but she is a master crafter. So I think she'll be able to figure it out with time. You got 3 fragments. I was just trying to figure out how to fix the box of non-existence with G just now. Think you can fix it? Honestly, I can't fix it at all if it's really broken. Thank God it's not broken at all. You can't say a mountain is broken. It's either there or it's not there. This treasure absorbs the essence of heaven and earth. Just give it some time. It'll recover on its own. Awesome. Not at all. Not good? It does recover on its own, but it'll take like forever. I talked to G about it. We decided to do it in a special way. That is, to place the box of non-existence and many spirit stones together. We'll start a magic circle to accelerate the process. That means I'm going bankrupt again. That's a whole lot of money. It's for the Guyiun Sect. It doesn't cost too many spirit stones. Don't worry, I can donate money too if you need it. Well, I'll pay for it. How many spirit stones do you need? 100,000? Did I hear that right? You gotta be kidding me. Are you trying to kill me? Do you really think I got my money for nothing? It's okay you don't have that many spirit stones. Just that it might take 10 more years. Just give me a moment to calm down. It's for the Guyiun Sect. Just consider it an investment. 100,000 spirit shards? I can't offer so many spirit stones in one go. Please go to the QZ pavilion first. My illusion will get you some spirit stones. Oh, what a hard hit for G. Oh, that's a big, big investment, Lynn. That's an insane amount of money. Oh, okay, her illusion just gave me the whole sum at once. She was not very happy to hand it over, but we've got it in hand, and we can get this up to the ladies so they can start that acceleration magic circle. Here they are. She is incredible. She did give me so many spirit stones. You're amazing. I want to marry you. Shut up. I'll kill you if you can't fix the box. Don't worry, you can always count on me. I'll make sure the box can absorb the spiritual power of all your spirit shards in one day. My God, 100,000 spirit shards in one day? That's enough. I'm taking a nap now. Sure, just wait for my good news. Okay. City of Molten Paths is now open via the post station. He's also given us a dowsing recipe, and Frostbound City is also available. So we'll have to talk with Chen and with Yang to get some directions on where to find these spiritual plants. Oh, okay. Dowsing elixir removes burning status and renders you immune to it for a short period of time. And looks like thawing elixir is for frostbite. All right, so we have to have the stuff from either realm to be able to do those elixirs. Was able to catch both Yang and Chen. They gave me some of the elixirs, which was really nice, and said, hey, guess what? There's nasty bosses that you need to take care of. I think I want to do Frostbound Ascent first and just get into it and see what we can manage to do here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, really, really tough. Wow, running through elixirs like crazy. These enemies are really, really, really tough. Man, I just barely, I was gonna say just barely staying alive. Wow. Man, this is gonna be tough. They're significantly harder than what we've experienced in the Mystic Realms so far. All right, Cozy Crew, I have an idea. And it all revolves around one elixir doing the work. And it's going to be this one, the Concealing Elixir. Allows you to hide from monsters for a short period of time. Cannot be detected by monsters for 4 hours. If I can make it to at least the portal teleport of an area within 4 hours, then I might have a better chance of being able to make it to the boss to open the trade route and get the seed for the plant that she is needing. So that is going to be my next attempt. Rather than sitting here and going to class after class after class after class and throwing myself at these enemies and just wasting elixirs, we're gonna give this a try and see if it gets us anywhere. I also have a Pathfinder elixir with me, which returns us to the entrance of the Mystic Realm that we're visiting. And it gives us a little bit of stamina as well. Hopefully that is going to help us get through. I'm also gonna take one of these luck elixirs, or collecting high quality materials. Here goes our concealing, and we are going to heckin' run. Almost halfway through my elixir here, and I've made it to the top of the trailhead. Hoping to find, yes, okay. This is gonna be Ice Rift, the third area. I actually have not gotten here before. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you for the concealing elixir, Zuo. You are the best. So we need an exit in this area. Oh, we also have frostbite going on. Okay. And we have more whales. Great. Sky whales. Just what we needed. Okay. And we got some tentacle dudes. Cloud Palace is next. We might need to use one of those special elixir thingies that the boys gave us. Did I bring that with me? No, but that's okay because I have that special doohickey thawing elixir, and that removes that status effect for a short period of time. So now we need to figure out where we're going next out of this area. Running out of time quickly. We're about to get absolutely dunked on. I can't find the way out soon. Enemies should be able to see me now. Maybe there's a bunch of little islands. I'm so nervous. I don't want to die. Area with turtles. Just trying my best to avoid what I can here. Eek. Okay, Heavenly Lake. All right, we're making progress. Oh, we've got ice hands. Oh, lovely. Is that my seed? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Okay, who is my boss? Because obviously you guys are not it. Oh, that's the turtle. Okay. I'm dead. I didn't activate the portal either. Oh, Xie ended up saving us this time. But we got the seed, right? Right? We did. We got the Snow Lotus pod. So essentially I need to do the same thing for the Molten Road Mystic Realm and get both seeds, and then I'll go through a whole bunch of planting. I'm gonna go ahead and try the Molten area without the concealing and see if I can just book it and see what happens. You know what I mean? Seems like this area might be a little less intense. Maybe going to the frost area was not intended. Yes, fireballs, yes. Ouch. This is seeming a lot easier to get through compared to the frost area. I mean, stuff's going down in almost one hit, which is nice. What is this? Red pulp grass, right? Interesting. More platforming. Oh, that's something to mine. That's not something I can just pick up. Pyroclast. Not really doing much exploring here, you know, we're just trying to head for the end. If I can at least get the seeds and I have something I can work on. Intense heat waves emanate from the lower levels of this realm. Rushing without protection will only get you severely burned. Use that dowsing elixir. Okay. Use our elixir. We got 4 hours. Okay, we got fire hands. We've got fire dust ball things. We're platforming. Not good at platforming. Oh, okay. We got the portal. Nice. Okay, we got molten turtles. Ooh, okay. We've made it to the boss for the molten. Okay. So, really want to pick up that seed. But if we can kill this guy, that would be even better. This giant wasp fire thing. Can I have that? Can I have it? Big thanks, big preach. Okay, got him. So that means we can open the trade route for this area. And I'm going to get the hecky outie here. Back to the Misty Valley. Okay, both seeds in hand. I am going to work on defeating that big giant tortoise in the Frost Realm. And we've got to plant our 2 brand new spiritual plant seeds. The Inferno Tree Seedling and the Snow Lotus Pod. That's all the energy I got in me today. I'm gonna go plant some stuff and I'm getting off this computer. I need a break. Catch another adventure with me right here on the screen, and I'll see you next time.